Good morning, students. Today I am here with the explanation of the poem No Men Are Foreign. No Men Are Foreign is a poem by James Kirkup, and this poem is a perfect example of universal brotherhood. This is all about human beings, how human beings should live together, treat each and everyone like brothers. This is what the poet tells in this poem. It gives an idea of oneness. It gives an idea of equality. We people, wherever we stay, are all equal. This is what the poet emphasizes on. So, let us see how beautifully he has presented the poem. So I am going to start with the first stanza. Remember, no men are strange, no country is foreign. Beneath all uniforms, a single body breathes. The poet tells everybody to remember one thing. Wherever we stay on this earth, we all are equal. We all wear different dresses. In that way, we are not similar, but beneath those dresses, there exists one human body, and that is similar. So, in that way, we all are similar. Like ours, the land our brothers walk upon is earth like this in which we all shall lie. We all stay on this planet Earth, and this is the only land on which we all walk. So, in that way, we are similar. It means, the poet says here, that people living in different countries are not foreigners, are not strangers. They are all similar. So, this planet on which we stay is the planet for everyone. So, in that way, we are similar. So, here the poet says that there is no racial discrimination. There is no discrimination on the basis of the looks, on the basis of the dresses. Why? Because we are all human beings. So, in that way, we are similar. Despite our racial discrimination, despite our looks or dresses. Now, next stanza tells us something different. They too aware of sun and air and water. They means the foreigners, those who stay in different countries. They also use the resources available in the environment. That is the sunlight, air, water. We all use these resources because these are essential resources for survival. Are fed by peaceful harvests, by war's long winter starved. We all need food, whether it is available or scarce. Food is scarce during wars. So, war is the destruction. War brings destruction. And in that situation, each and everyone suffers, whether they are foreigners or they are Indians. So we should think about it, that we survive because of the essential things available for us, because we use them. So these essential items are used by everybody. So from that point of view, we are similar. Next is, when there is a war, we all suffer. There is the scarcity of food. So we all suffer in a similar way. Their hands are ours and their lines we read. their hands are ours. Means they possess hand. We also possess hand. We all possess similar organs. So in that way we are similar. And with those hands we all work. The hands are made for work. The hands are made to produce something. The hands brings out something productive. In that way we are similar because we use our hands for doing work, for bringing production. A labor not different from our own. And labor is also not different. Labor means the work. We use our hands to work. So the work is not different. We all work. Maybe the style of work is different, the standard of work is different, but we all work, and that work is carried out by our hands. So in that way, we are similar. Each and every human being is similar because we all work with our hands. So the labor is also not different. The labor is also not different. So children, you may think that hands are different in size and shape. That is different thing. That does not say that human beings don't possess hands. Hands are made for work. So these hands are used to produce something. These hands are occupied with work. So in that way, we all are similar. So what have you learnt till now? You have learned that human beings, wherever they stay, are similar from many points of view. Okay, now let us see the third stanza. The third stanza says something different. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake. Now, the poet is highlighting the different organs of human beings. First, he said that our hands, we all possess hands, and hands are made to work, to produce. So, in that way, we are similar. Now, we all possess eyes, and eyes are made to sleep, to wake up, and to see. Okay? So, we all possess similar organ, that is eyes, and a strength that can be won by love. This is a very important line which highlights the power of love. You all are aware with this word, and little may you know about the consequences of this love. Love is the biggest power. How? You can just imagine. I can just give you a very simple example of this. When you love your parents, when you love your siblings, when you love your friends, you feel something very much rejuvenating. Means you feel that there is a bond between the people. You are making a bond. And that bond gives you strength to live in a peaceful manner. So love begets love. Love begets love begets love. Love begets respect. Love begets regards. So this is how you can see this is how you see love is powerful. So through love we can win hearts. This is what the poet says here, that strength that can be won by love in every land is common life. So with love we can win everyone. Love is so powerful because love makes relationship. Love wins the hearts of people, and love instills positivity. So these are the power of love. So we should believe how love is powerful. We should start loving everyone. Okay, so this emotion is there in everyone. In that way, we are similar. Okay, in every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. Wherever we stay, we all understand the value of common life. What is common life? An ordinary life. What is an ordinary life or a common life? We all use important resources for survival. That is the basic needs: air, water, food, shelter. We all require and we all use, isn't it? Whether the person is a rich person or a poor person, both kind of people require food to survive, require air to breathe. These are the survival needs. These needs are the basic needs, the essential needs. So in that way, we all have a common life. So that is the meaning of common life. Okay. And this common life is recognized and understood by everyone. We all understand that because of this common life, we cannot lead a life, we cannot survive. So that common life is very important and general in everybody's life. Everybody has to go through that. Now, next stanza is, let us remember whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray, condemn. Whenever we are instigated to hate people, in this stanza, the poet has highlighted the consequences of hatred. In the previous stanza, you have seen how the poet has highlighted the consequences of love. He said that love is powerful. So start loving people. Now here the poet says that if we are instigated to hate people, what are the consequences of that? And you see, all these consequences are negative ones. If we start hating people, we start disowning ourselves, we start betraying, we start blaming. Betray means to deceive. So we are under the clutches of all negative qualities. And you know, negative qualities never help to succeed, never help to make a good relationship. It degrades. All such negative forces degrades the personality of the human beings. So one should be away from all negative forces. So here the poet says, if we start hating people, we start deceiving people, we start blaming people, and we start disowning people. So these all negative qualities are instilled. Okay, so you should, the poet says that you should remember the negative aspect of hatred. Remember, we who take arms against each other, and we human beings, because of hatred, start taking arms against each other, means we become cruel. We want to kill our enemies. So in that way, we only become the enemies of ourselves. If we kill human beings, that means we are killing ourselves. The poet says that we have to be away from all such negative forces. That's why he has used the word remember, remember everywhere. Why? Because the poet wants us to be vigilant, wants us to be alert. Okay, now in the next stanza, let us see what he has said. It is the human earth that we defile. We all stay on this planet. That is clearly stated in the first stanza. Hmm. So if we adopt all such qualities, what we do, we are spoiling this earth. Nobody else is spoiling this earth, neither the animals nor any other things. We are spoiling this earth. Our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence. Our hells of fire, our anger, and our anger and hatred. Anger and hatred, these two negative forces are spoiling this earth, are making this earth a hell where people cannot live peacefully. So, in that way, we are snatching the peace of this earth. So, which two forces are responsible for that? Anger and hatred. Of air that is everywhere our own. Outrage the innocence of air. These two forces are eliminating the peaceful life on this earth, eliminating the innocence of the people. If we are aggressive, if we are hating people, we are snatching the innocence of the people. So we means not only I and you, we means all human beings. So in that way, we have to be very careful what to be done. Remember, no men are foreign and no country is strange. The poet always alerts us that we all are human beings. We are no strangers here. No one is a stranger. There is no discrimination. We cannot distinguish one another on the basis of the dresses, on the basis of the race, on the basis of religion. We cannot distinguish. Why? Because we all are human beings. And moreover, this important thing is missing from this world. We fail to understand the importance of human beings. If we understand that we all are similar, there is no room for anger and hatred, which are the negative forces which are responsible for the destruction of everything, whether there is a question of destruction of relationship, whether there is a question of destruction of any person, elimination of people from the family, from the society, from the country. So these things we have to keep in mind and lead our life successfully. So what is the message you find here? We should respect each and every human being. We should love each and every human being with this point of view that we all are similar. There is no distinction among us. Okay? You go through the poem once again and try to find out some poetic devices. If you have any queries, ask me through messages. Okay? Thank you.